All right, everybody, I'm back again. We have another offering. We have another adventure with Gary and Daisy as he tries to shuttle her down the streets of Venice, Culver City area, get her to her destination without him suffering a mental breakdown in the process. This is a pretty good segment. This showed up yesterday morning. And this one, as the title of it says, is yeah, she wants to get pregnant. The time is right. She's got her life straightened out. She's in a good spot. And it's time to conceive another baby out of wedlock. So I want to hear the plan. We're going to go over her plan for this, the big event. And then I'm going to edit. I'm just going to move towards the end of this video where things really get very funny, in my opinion, in the car here. It's just sheer chaos. Um, and the stuff she's saying, I tend to kind of say things several times because I'm still trying to figure why some of these people are friends with her. What are they getting out of this? It's just nonstop insults, digs, condescending comments. Uh, they're not even acknowledged as people. They're just, things that are here to, help move her through life the way she wants to be moved. And just the disrespect that she shows people and the downright insults, quite frankly. That happens on the back end of this video. So we're going to dig into this right now. I'm also working with trying to improve the sound of my voice. I do have a proper microphone, believe it or not. There's something wrong with this program that I use. It doesn't work. So I'm anyway, maybe this will be a little bit better. I don't sound so much like I'm talking inside of a tin can. Although for all you know, I may be sitting in a tin can right now. All right, let's move on. Here we go. You ready? You ready?
I should. Okay. There's a rumor that I'm pregnant, and the rumor is correct that I am trying to get pregnant, and I'm only
By who?
I'm only sexually.
We all want to know. You must answer that question.
Okay, so my primary partner is named King Big Ben, and King Big Ben is the tallest, biggest, strongest, most muscular man.
Okay, well, so she's vetted him for his physical abilities, which is good because if you're going to have a offspring, you want them to, be able to survive and eventually procreate themselves. So this is just purely, hey, she's looking at this in a practical way. It doesn't matter that she's only known him for like 2 months and, they're not married or anything. It doesn't matter. A stable home life for a child is, back burner material, Daisy.
Now does he know he's your king?
He knows he's my primary. He knows he's my primary, which means he's one of my kings, and he knows about the other 87,163 kings.
There's 87,163 kings. I'd love to see a big group photo. Wouldn't that be great if they all got together and did like a group photo, like a school picture? Things would be changing so fast you'd never be able to get them all in the same picture.
Okay, and I'm not pregnant that I know of, but Big Ben and I, so I get to get pregnant. And then
listen to the way she said, I get to get pregnant. That sounds like, a 9 or 10-year-old talking. I get to go to Disneyland. I get to get the cake. I get to get those things I want. I get to get the roller skates. You get to get pregnant. Like it's a very odd way of discussing a huge event in your life that you're going to be planning or not planning. I don't know. I guess Ben is okay with knowing this woman for 2 months, seeing what she's like. And hey, yeah, let's forever be bonded with a child. I don't know that she has ever married. I don't think she married any of her other fathers of her other 3 children. 3 fathers, 3 children. One of which committed suicide. Her youngest son, father.
I choose all the people who are going to co-parent. So Big Ben's already chosen the co-parent, regardless.
Co-parent. See, this is so strange. They're going to have a baby. or they want to have a baby together. He'll co-parent. He's not going to marry her, but he's willing to take on this loose, with tethers and tentacles and, hey, look, man, get ready, because if this happens, your wallet's going to be, it's going to be a lot lighter for the next 18 years.
To get me pregnant. And I've asked Mary and Jennifer Nana and Goddess Diana, Queen of Everything, and I've asked Cami and Tia.
Okay, so these are people that are they want to co-parent with her. I think some of these people do not live around her. They are thousands of miles away, living their own lives. Mary, I know, does show up sometimes. I don't know what her financial or time availability is, but I guess they all love this idea. This is a great idea. They're encouraging her and ready for her if she gets pregnant with a man that she barely knows. I guess now we know what this new year is going to bring, possibly. Why do this now? Well, she answers that question.
And so many goddesses and king and superheroes.
Yeah, she almost said kings. She almost said kings, but no, there's none of her men, none of her other fuck buddies are going to be rallied around another man's baby.
People who've been there for me for
Should I get a Burger King?
I love this. He's not even listening. He's talking more about his hamburger. He wants a hamburger.
Let's go to Trader Joe's and eat something healthy. They have sandwiches.
See, here we go again. For whatever reason, Gary is willing to drive her around to all of her, he's dropping her off right now at where she lives. And, he's in the mood for a hamburger. Okay, that's what he wants. He wants a greasy hamburger, fries, and she's like, nope, we're going to go to Trader Joe's. Go to Trader Joe's to get something healthy. It's like whatever the other person wants, it's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen, Gary. You're not going to get your hamburger. You got to get something healthy.
I want terrible food.
Okay, let's go to Trader Joe's.
Is there an accident?
You're going to like it.
Pushy.
The girl got out of her car.
Pushy.
Well,
Trader Joe's. I can't picture where it is.
it's on Pico.
Yeah, but how far? You say before?
Daisy doesn't drive. How would she know?
After.
I still don't know where it is.
I know.
Is it on the right?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's funny how different it is. Like if you go north and you're like in that Pacific Palisades area compared to when you're south and you're in like the LA-ish kind of, and then you get to South Bay. Okay, so the answer is yes, I want to get pregnant and I intend on raising my child in a tribe, not nuclear.
A tribe, not a nuclear family, but what tribe? A loose knit group of people who some don't even live near her, and raising them. Like, what exactly does that mean? Financially contributing, taking care, like bringing the little child to a park, or what? Playing with them? Does everybody have time to do that?
Your family. Mm-hmm. And I want to get pregnant. As soon as I'm pregnant, I will let you guys know. Mm-hmm.
Such a strange way to discuss something that is life-altering and that she's been through 3 times, and lost all the children because she abused them all. She hit them with spoons. Her little girl, I guess they went out to a lake one day, and Daisy was not paying attention, and the little girl almost drowned. She choked her younger son. She crashed her car with them in it, drunk. She admitted that she would just let her kids cry and cry and cry, like she wouldn't pick them up in the crib and comfort them. And after all this stuff, the final thing that happened apparently was that she left them in an RV to go fuck a guy. meet a guy, I guess one of her, hookups. And that was it. She lost custody. And, we've seen many videos of her crying and wailing and missing her kids. And some of the first videos that I saw, they're probably gone. Like they're not available to watch anymore. She kept going to the apartment. Her mother has the two boys. The daughter's been adopted out. I guess family friends or something, but she's not allowed to see these children. And the teenage sons do not want to see her. They do not open the door when she comes, like with little gifts and stuff. She wants to talk to them and see them. You can hear them saying behind the door, get the fuck out of here or whatever. I mean, I've seen the videos when they were up. They are teenage boys. At some point, maybe in the future, when they're older, they can make a decision whether they want to try to reach out and connect with her in some way. But she's completely unfit to be a mother. And one of the core things is this is the tough thing here is that she really can't stand when anybody else is the center of attention or taking the attention away from her. And the thing is children have got to be the most, needy, especially babies. I mean, you have to give yourself 1,000% to little children and attend to them. And, your needs, whatever it is you want to do or whatever, has to go on the back burner. And, you're responsible for this, helpless at this point when they're little. And the thing is she can't even let somebody talk for 10 seconds or even get a hamburger. I mean, look at what she's doing to Gary here. She doesn't, there's no way she could possibly, and she's already proven that she can't stand dealing with, these little entities, children that are going to need constant, they have to come first. And there's nothing about the way that she is made up, through the nature of who she is or what she's been through, that could accommodate that kind of neediness. I would worry about, I'm not surprised at all. I figured at some point she'd probably have more children. Anyway, let's move on and see what what the plans are here.
And my 3 kids
All right,
are coming back to me.
Ask the audience this question.
Okay, her 3 kids are coming back to her. That's not going to happen. That's sad. It's sad. In fact, this picture, look at the still frame of her. Boy, that really sums it up, doesn't it? That picture of her there. It's sad, But I guess if you can't get she thinks they're going to come back, but if you can't, let's have more kids. Let's make more kids.
Should I get pregnant exactly the way I just said it?
Should I get pregnant? I'm not asking their advice of what I should or shouldn't do. It's whether or not I want to.
They're your audience.
It doesn't matter. It's whether I want to. I wouldn't tell someone whether they should or shouldn't do something. I would say follow your heart's desire. I think it's the perfect time because I have a whole caseworker team, people and tribe around me, and
the perfect time to get pregnant is when you're in a homeless shelter, with no savings, nothing, and you've known the guy for 2 months.
I'm getting my life together and have my independence, and I'm self-sufficient.
Okay, she just said she's self-sufficient. She's never been self-sufficient. She relies 100% on what other people are giving her. All the people who are working very hard in market economy are providing everything for her. She's getting rides. Look at this. Is she in the driver's seat? Does she own that car? Did she buy those clothes? Did she steal the clothes? She does steal stuff. She likes stealing stuff. That's still other people providing things for her. The monthly 220 check and all that stuff. The social worker, she's getting everything. And you know what? She knows how to wrangle it because her entire life has been getting stuff from other people. She was raised that way. She said she came from a wealthy, her grandfather down in Paraguay was the ambassador down there, and she grew up with privilege, and she knows it, and continued into a sugar baby lifestyle. And that again is men participating in market economy, giving her thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. But we know that. The thing that interests me is that she finds a never ending line of men that are willing to make terrible decisions. Uh, Sweet and his money for the plastic surgery, terrible decision. Prince marrying her, having her move in, all how that all played out was a terrible decision. John seemed to kind of escape relatively unscathed. I guess he had to throw her some money for the jail thing, although, it was his gun. He brought the gun into the that situation where they went to the courthouse, whatever. But I mean, he escaped with his motorcycle. So no, that didn't happen. But here we have a new guy, and he's willing to, hey, next 18 years, I'll support our child. We won't get married, but I'll support the child.
Oh yeah. I can't watch myself. I'm too hilarious. Look at you, Daisy. So funny. I'm so singy and dancey. I just love it. So I wanted to show you a video I did. See that Ralph's grocery
Wait a
store right
minute, I
there?
have a question. Yeah, when has Ralph's been there?
Okay. You want to go there with me and watch me do a speech? I'll do it on your channel.
Tomorrow.
Not
A
right
week-
now.
A week from next Tuesday.
Chat, do you want me to go to that Ralph's grocery store right there and do a speech?
It
Gary's
doesn't
not
matter what they
interested.
say. You don't want their opinion.
Okay, I can find the video. You want to hear it? Watch this.
Doesn't matter if you want to hear it. You're going to hear it
All I
anyway.
know is this dumb ass signal was too short.
Oh, here we go, Ralph's grocery store. Okay, watch you guys. Here it is. I forgot I had it here. In there. It's for all of us. Because we don't like being prisoner. We want to be free. That's why.
In case you missed it, this might be the start of the one that I edited the other day. The beginning of it probably is.
To be free from domination system. Okay, I didn't bring my loudspeaker, but I know you all can hear me. Okay? I go to bed at night and I think about what I'm gonna say to us because we live in a world that doesn't work. And it's up to all of us to
All right, where am I
respond to the
going?
call of time.
Where am I going?
Make
I don't
a
want to go
U-turn.
around and
Listen,
around.
angry white man, make a
Yeah.
U-turn.
Now, look at that. He's frustrated having to have her, in the car with him, making that noise. He's trying to figure out where to go for her, doing this for her. And what does she say? Calling him an angry white man. So here we go with another insult, a personal insult. We know she's called people this before. This is how to get on people's good side. You know what I mean? Maintain friendships with people. But he's still driving her places.
This is what I call. And love yourself up. Give yourself a book on your nose.
Yeah, love yourself up. That's your problem, Gary. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm not frustrating. You're the one with the problem. You just need to love yourself more, and then you'd stop being an angry white man. I think I figured it out.
Manufactured abundance. But it's not real, you guys.
And I can't make a U-turn.
Real abundance out here.
I mean, he's trying to negotiate. That traffic out there is hairy too. I know where they are. And he's trying to, get her to her place without fucking killing them both. And she's got this, speech that she's trying to, dominate the space with. And then she calls him names when he's not, on point with her.
Okay, this is the ancient.
I do not want to drive and around and around.
Everyone else here.
This is what
You're
you
the
always
only
do.
person.
Listen to this. Look at this.
Remember how you
All the chaos going on here.
station here?
When you
And
make
you
always,
got lost?
I don't get lost. And when you make always and never statements, you alienate yourself.
Okay, so here's a guy who, for whatever reason, again, I don't know what he's getting out of this arrangement. I guess, he likes pretty ladies. We've seen videos a lot of his videos will feature, some cute lady on the beach. He probably is getting something out of driving her around, but he has reached a breaking point here where he needs to concentrate. Okay, he needs to figure out, how do I get back to wherever they're going, back home for her. And if any of us, I think we're in the car and somebody's doing us a favor and driving us somewhere for free, taking time out of their day, you would sit there quietly and perhaps help, concentrate on what's going on in front of us and help the driver get to, a place where we can kind of cool down. We can cool down and move on with our day and get to our destination. Calm, rational, but Daisy just cranks it all up. Explosions in the car with double layers of her preaching and her calling him names. And oh, what is he getting out of this? What are any of them getting out?
And you are not bridging the gap.
And then he gets a lecture.
Bridge and making a way forward.
Make your
and
video,
talking about
don't
what will
talk
help.
about me. Dave.
Yeah, there you go. See? Come on, man. He's doing you all these favors, and you're just criticizing and lecturing, being condescending. Dude, I wouldn't drive her anywhere. And if I found myself suddenly with her in the passenger seat, I'd kick her right out on Cloverfield. You're out. She's got 87,100 kings. She can get on her phone and call somebody else to get her home. The father of her, the co-parenter.
Don't talk
So
about
you must
me.
want to engage
You're
with
arguing
this.
with me.
I
on
don't
the video.
argue. I love and golf.
All right.
That's what it's called. That's what abuse is called. Her verbal abuse is love and golf. Look at that face. Look at that. Ugh. That's love and golfing? No. That is a person who's pissed off that somebody is actually asserting himself as an individual who's kind of getting a little tired of this shit. Look at that. That's a fighting face right there. Fighting face.
Me, talk to your audience.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't feel like talking at all.
No. And now we're gonna pout. We're gonna pout because he actually had a point.
For them, but I'm not talking to you guys. Just kidding. I won't talk to you.
Wow.
I'm talking to my audience, and I want to acknowledge that this is normal because I come from white European settlers.
Down
It's
the
in my
lane.
DNA. Go right. Okay.
You can't write a script this entertaining. You couldn't even write a reality show script this entertaining. This is what's so great about watching these YouTubers. Daisy's not the only one I've watched who it's all real life, off the cuff, real personalities going through their paces. This is great because this guy's struggling to get her to her destination as fast as he can, I'm sure, at this point. And she's, making racist statements that his aggravation is all because of his skin color.
Go in this parking lot right here. Right in there. Yeah. This is ancient stuff. Like,
Now,
it comes from
there you
European culture.
Oh, tell me about
They
it.
get
Is
really
that what it
angry
is?
and act out their
Oh,
feelings. So
they get really angry. They get angry. The white people get angry. And she's completely distanced herself from that. Nobody else on the planet gets angry. It's only the white people. When they're struggling through traffic with her in the car, cranking up her cell phone with lectures, insulting, deciding where they're going to eat. And he's a little cranky because it's tough out there on the road in LA, people. And it's because he's got white skin and he just can't deal. He's got to deal with it. Thank God she's learned, to detach from that. She never gets angry at anybody. She's
don't
above
worry
it
about
all.
It's just trauma, right? When you're in
I think the only trauma that Gary is dealing with is having her sitting next to him on this tedious journey. What is it? Can you imagine listening to that when you're trying to drive?
I'm going to go in that gate right there. Do you want to say bye, Gary? I'm going to end it. Unless you want to keep live streaming.
No, thank you.
Listen to him. He's had it.
About how lovable you are. You know how to get to the DMV from here, don't you?
Yeah. Oh, I see. He's combining the drive of dropping her off with going to the DMV. That's it. That is the end of this particular segment. Um, yeah, he was just about ground down there at the end. But you know what? Why not end a a a ride from a friend by insulting his racial background? That always bonds. That would guarantee that he'd want to come back and help you again. And you know what? He probably will. Um, all right. Well, that's it. So we have some news. She may be pregnant soon, and we'll find out if Gary will be willing to drive her to the maternity hospital because I really don't know where the bio dad would be. By the time baby comes, he may not even be in the picture anymore. We don't know, but we're going to find out because this promises to be an exciting year, 2025. Thank you again, and I will see you soon.